Last week, I was in Nashik and I saw three new Zudio showrooms opening in different parts of the city. Now, for a tier 2 city like Nashik, in which the first Starbucks came after 15 years of the opening of the first McDonald's, three showrooms of large brands is a big news. That is when I thought, what is leading to the meteoric rise of Zudio in tier 2 cities like Nashik? And in this video, I will tell you about its history, how did it crack success, the company financials, and what it should do to retain leadership. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. History. Trent Ltd, the parent company of Zudio, was started in 1998. Now Trent is divided in two main segments. Number 1, own brands, which has Westside, Zudio, Utsa as its brands. And number 2, alliances with Star Market of the UK, Zara from US. Now the first Westside store was opened in Bangalore, and by 2016, under the careful supervision of Noel Tata, Westside has expanded its footprint to about 100 stores. Now you might wonder, despite the success of Westside, what drove the decision to introduce Zudio, which can potentially be its own competitor? Well, you have to understand, Westside's aspirational brand positioning only attracted tier 1 audience. It found limited interest in tier 2 and tier 3 cities such as Salem in Tamil Nadu. Hence, the first Zudio store was opened in 2016. This strategic positioning allowed Trent to implement a focused dual brand strategy. I'll tell you what that means. You see, Westside was aimed to capture a larger customer base with its established brands, while Zudio targeted more price-sensitive consumers. From the very start, Zudio has been EBITDA positive, showing that a successful business model can happen from the first month. To further confirm the viability of this strategy, 6 additional trial stores were opened in smaller cities like Nashik and Vadodara. In the last 5 years, the standalone count of Zudio has gone from 7 stores to 400 plus stores, and here are 4 reasons why. Number 1, pricing. Zudio's competitive pricing is at the heart of its success. It has a very attractive pricing such that everything is under 999 rupees. This pricing specifically targets the audience in tier 2 to tier 4 cities who prioritize affordable fashion over brand names. Number 2, private label. Now, owning private labels is key to Zudio's identity as a fast fashion brand. This control over the inventory allows them to respond quickly to changing trends, churning out new inventory in just 2 weeks. This agility is inspired by Zara, a global leader in fast fashion with whom Trent has a 50-50 partnership. Number 3, bulk manufacturing. A critical component of Zudio's success is its reliance on bulk manufacturing. By producing large quantities of each item, Zudio can negotiate better prices for materials. Further, it can also keep its production costs low. This strategy aligns perfectly with their aim to provide trendy fashion at affordable prices. Number 4, FOCO model, which means franchisee-owned company operated. Now, Zudio's explosive growth can also be attributed to its FOCO model. Under this arrangement, franchisees invest in the store infrastructure and bear the capital expenditure, while Trent operates the store, which allows for rapid scaling without significant investments in fixed assets. And this is exactly why the company has been able to have very solid financials. Let me give you a quick understanding of its numbers. As of September 2023, Zudio was operating in over 120 cities and had 413 stores. This rapid expansion of stores significantly boosted Zudio's revenue. It saw an impressive 94% growth year-on-year from INR 478 to 3537 crores in 2023. Zudio's high sales per square feet helps counterbalance its lower gross margin and generate a profit equivalent to Westside. It approximately did INR 6000 per square feet, which is very similar to what Westside's profit is. The brand's EBITDA margin also saw an improvement through this period, and the high asset turnover ratio of 5x helps it to quickly pay back in a period of 1.5 years and makes it very attractive as a franchisee opportunity. And by the way, Zudio achieved a remarkable feat of selling 2 million garments per week in 2023. You see, in the past 5 years, Trent has shown significant growth with a revenue CAGR of 34%. Profits are strong despite a slowdown in the economy. And by the way, Zudio is the next big thing for Trent because from a mere 2.2% revenue contribution, it has gone to as much as 48% revenue contribution. There are other players in this segment like Aditya Birla Fashion, Vedanta Fashion, who are also successful companies but are feeling the pressure from a slower economy and other challenges. But at the same time, Zudio is outperforming all of them. Leveraging an asset-light business model, Zudio has managed to expand rapidly, resembling the growth trajectory of a tech company. I personally think Zudio can actually do an INR 10,000 crore revenue in the next 3 years, primarily because of the strategy it has used in the fashion industry. And if you're interested in more such case studies, I'm Gaurav, your host, and I get you business learnings from different brands. It's at the same place, same channel. Go subscribe.